Well, hey guys, I haven't made an upload in a little while, but I wanted to tell you about something that happened. I think you remember back when I made a vice pin for Ron Walsworth, Wally's Place 66, and I made one for his, he had a Prentice swivel jaw vise and was missing the pin. And so we talked, and I made him one and sent it to him, and I got him fixed up, but Ron's trying to sell that by, so he had it listed on eBay. And I didn't know about the listing or anything, but I had a fella call me, and his name was Ron too. Now this Ron lives out in Boulder, Colorado. And apparently he had a Prentice vise. It's just about a duplicate of the one that Wally has. And his is missing the pin too. So how he came to find me was Ron had listed the item on eBay and had several pictures of it. And I had to figure all this out just because the guy Ron in Boulder, Colorado really couldn't remember how he found out about me. He said he had seen a picture of a vise that had the pin he was looking for, and my name was on the pin. So I got to think, well, there's only one vice pin out there with my name on it. It's the one I made Wally. So I got to looking, and I thought I would check eBay. And I did, and I found Ron's listing. So there he had a picture of the vice pin, a really nice tight shot with my maker's mark on it. So this other Ron, I'm in the book, so he gave me a call, and then I talked to him, and he asked me, please, would I make him a pin? He was desperate. He said he's looked everywhere. He had one machine shop make a pin for him. It didn't turn out, and they just basically told him he was out of luck, and you got what you got, and which, that's not really good. But he asked me, and I said, well, sure, I'll make you a pin. And so I said, you send me measurements of what you want, and then I'll crank one out for you. And the one thing he did ask me, which tickled me, he said, would you mind putting your name on it like the one I saw? And I told him, I said, you must have seen the eBay ad, the eBay listing that Ron had put on there. He said, that might have been it. I said, well, it's the only picture I know of where it shows that pin. So I said, sure. And I don't know if you can see it, but on Ron's, it was an afterthought. When I called him and said it was ready to go on Wally's pin, he said, hey, put your name on it. So the only place that was large enough was the top. So that's why I did that one on the one I made for Wally. Well, this one I snuck around and put it on the side. I don't know if you can really see that, but my maker's mark's right there. And like I said, I was just tickled that the fellow wanted my name on the pin. It's just a vice pin. But, yeah, he sent me detailed drawings. Of course, I've gotten machine oil on them. But yeah, he sent me every dimension, and he wanted a cross hole on his pin. So I basically just copied his blueprint, and he had the right point set. And he not only went in thousandths, he also went into millimeters. So he was very precise. So, yeah, I made it to his blueprint, and it's ready to ship. And then, while we were talking, the guy said, I'd also, I guess he looked at my website, he said, I'd like you to make me a knife. And that really, that knocked me for a loop, but, sure. And he said he wanted a fillet knife. And I finished it this morning, and this is it. And it's just, he saw this on my website. I have made several of these fillet knives, and I think I sold more fillet knives. This is probably the best-selling model, is this 7-inch with the red micarta handle with the white liners. So he said, I want one just like the ones I saw on your website, with the tapered tang and the white liners and all of that, and I've got to polish this up a little bit. Now he's giving this away for a gift for some friends of his, and they're going to use it as a kitchen knife in their knife block. So he said, don't worry about making the sheath for it, because this is going to be a kitchen knife. They're going to use it as a boning knife. And if you think about it, I suppose a fillet knife is a boning knife. So, yeah, I got this finished this morning, and just came out of epoxy this morning, and I just finished shaping out the handle. I still have to clean it. I've put an edge on it already. So I'll be wrapping that up nicely. It'll be ready to ship along with his Wallypin, too. And, yeah, I've just been keeping on here in the shop. I made a couple of these. I wanted to use some more of the antler. So this is a semi-skinner knife. And this is my full-size version, and I make a smaller version of this called a Gentleman's series. And the Gentleman's one I made just like this with the stag handle, and essentially it's a little miniature of this knife. Not too much smaller, but it sold the day after I posted a picture of it on Facebook, and I like this knife. I'm going to post this one, but I want to enjoy it for a while just to have it. But yeah, I like the elk antler, and I've been playing with it and got some more pieces from the place in Custer, South Dakota, so I'm having fun. But yeah, this tickled the heck out of me, and I wanted to thank you, Ron, Ron, for posting that picture. It sold me a pin, and it sold me a knife. So, you know, I'm just pleased as punch about that. And Ron Beetham is the guy out in Boulder, Colorado. So thank you, Ron, though he doesn't watch YouTube. This is getting sent out tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Wally's Place 66, Ron, and just tell him thanks. And yeah, it led to a sale for me, and I really appreciate that. So it's springtime, close enough for me. It's getting warm out there. The snow's all melted, and I'm getting eager to get into the garden. So I'll be making some garden videos and some shop stuff as I do something interesting. But yeah, just wanted to share this with you guys. And thanks, and you have a nice day.